Hello, my name is Veronica Winters and I'm a fine artist living in State College, Pennsylvania. I was born and raised in Russia, and when I was 19 years old, I got married to a very nice guy, and eventually we moved to the United States. Soon my son was born. I decided to take a few art classes and I got involved. So I pursued my degree in watercolor painting at the Oklahoma State University. I commuted to school for 90 minutes one way and eventually I got my BFA. Then I was accepted into the master's program at the Pennsylvania State University, and that's how we relocated to State College. In 2005, I graduated from Penn State. So now I do fine art full-time, and also I teach in my studio and in town. Colored pencil is a very time-consuming medium. I think because of my Russian heritage, I'm very interested in a representational style of painting and drawing. I create artwork that is realistically painted, but is surreal in its content. I get inspired by places that surround me or places that I visit, and then I'm thinking of my personal feelings to communicate in my artwork. I choose specific colors for my paintings. They're supposed to define my mood at that particular moment when I paint them. Some paintings have lots of blues in them. Others have warmer tones. I paint quiet scenes. I find lots of inspiration in nature. It is perfectly quiet. Painting process is like meditation to me. It is the reflection of my mind. These are some of my colored pencil drawings. I like to draw big, so many of my pieces are 19 by 25 inches. It takes up to a month to finish one drawing. I get inspired by places I visit. I get inspired by things that I see around me. I am interested in depicting nature and architecture. But most of all, I enjoy drawing scenes that don't exist. These are surreal paintings that come from my imagination. Oftentimes, art making is a struggle for me. It's much easier to paint subjects that are widely accepted by people, and it's a lot harder to come up with your own imagery and paint something that is not very popular at this moment. I like to experiment in my oil painting. That's why it looks painterly and the subject matter looks very unusual. For me, art making is silent communication with the viewers. Art is about making a commitment and dedicating your entire life to it. There is a lot of hardship involved in being an artist, but it's important to never, ever give up. I love painting and I will never give up. I enjoy collecting books on art and about artists. I think I'm always learning a lot when I read, and reading about psychology of the human mind and mythology combined with history creates lots of ideas in my mind that I can explore on canvas. I'm going to show you one technique in colored pencil painting. It is called burnishing. I use burnishing to get rid of texture that you see in this painting. This is just the first layer. I use Turpenoid Natural with the small brush or Prismacolor colorless blender. I use colorless blender in light parts of my painting to smooth out the surface in it. And I often use Turpenoid or the mineral spirits to blend the surface in the darks. And it looks like this. I dip the brush into the liquid and I start painting with it. The surface becomes smooth and it also looks much darker. Look at it up close and see what difference it makes. To the left the surface was burnished and it appears very dark and smooth, and to the right the surface looks a lot more textural and needs work. I let the first layer dry and then I color on top of it again. It is important to make glass look shiny and smooth, and burnishing technique is the perfect tool for achieving just that. Thank you for looking at my art.